Welcome back to the Us vs. Them channel. I'm your host, Vince, and we're going to break down the next fight that we have for the upcoming fight night this weekend. We got Marco Tulio versus Christian Leroy Duncan. Right now, Tulio is sitting at a favorite as a minus 192, and Duncan's line is sitting at a plus 154, slight underdog. Before we get into the breakdown, if I could just remind you guys, like the video, and if you're not subscribed, just subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and let's get into this breakdown. I think the winner of this fight is probably going to be the person who is able to dictate the pace of the fight. When you look at a fighter like Marco Tulio, who is a shootbox academy fighter, typical shootbox fighter, they just pressure forward, staying in your face, throwing a lot of volume, just kind of being marauders, and just, we all know the shootbox style fighting. And Marco Tulio definitely brings that approach. He's going to bring the fight to CLD. And I definitely think that he's going to be the person that probably isn't going to be able to dictate the pace. The only way that I don't see that happening is if CLD is able to get some respect early in the fight by just hitting with some counter strikes. In this fight, we're going to see Christian Leroy Duncan kind of playing the matador a little bit, where the bull's kind of charging at him, and right at the last second, he's going to create an angle, slip, and just hit him with something. I see him doing that a lot. I see him looking to do that a lot. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do that. It's really hard to predict. But like I said, I think that Tulio is going to be the guy marching forward, and CLD is going to be trying to be on the back foot, being the counter striker. If the strike is not working for Christian Leroy Duncan, he's pretty much just kind of shit out of luck. I mean, he's a striker by trade, but Tulio is more of a well-rounded fighter. So if he goes in there and he has a striking-heavy approach, and the striking just doesn't seem to be working, he can start to lean on the grappling. We have seen in the past where Christian Leroy Duncan has been out-grappled. We saw in the Armin Petrosian fight where he got taken down and controlled. That's not really a good look because Petrosian is not known for his grappling skills. He's more of definitely a striker. We did see him get taken down and controlled in the Gregory Rodriguez fight too. That was only a 3-round fight, and we saw him get controlled for 8 minutes of that fight. So if the striking isn't working for Tulio, we have seen in the past that Duncan is susceptible to the wrestling and the grappling. So that's something that Tulio can lean on. I'm really interested to see how this fight plays out. This is really an interesting clash of styles. Like I said, somebody's going to be going forward. The other guy's, CLD, he's going to be more comfortable fighting on the back foot. So I'm really interested to see how it plays out. But I do think that it is probably going to go to decision. That's what I'm thinking. So I do think there's value in and a method of victory for both fighters to go win this fight by decision. For my official prediction, I'm going to go to Tulio on this one. I just think he has more paths to victory. I think both guys have paths to victory, but I just think that there's just more opportunities for Tulio to get this one done. I do think that I do think CLD has good ability to survive. I don't think he's going to be absorbing big shots on the feet, and I don't think he's going to be absorbing big shots on the ground either if he does get taken down. And I think he can keep himself safe when it comes to submissions. So I think we're going to see the final bell on this one, but I think Tulio is going to have what it takes to get it done. So give me Marco Tulio on this one by decision. Right now, that prop is sitting at, what is that? It's sitting at plus 260. I see some good value in that. No, it's sitting at plus 200. But I also see some value in the Duncan prop for decision as well. That prop is sitting at plus 460. So if you're leaning on Duncan getting this one done, the decision prop for him is looking really good. And that'll wrap up this breakdown for us. Stop by for our next breakdown where we're going to be looking into Jamal Emmers versus Hyder Emil. Also, banger alert. It's going to be a sick fight. Again, another opportunity to make money. So stop by for that mainly. But that's all I got for you guys. So I'm the fuck out of here.